Hi everyone, today's video is going to be about Daniel Smith fine or extra fine watercolors. I haven't really used them before, so this is new to me, and I have ordered a what is it called, like 238 color chart. It's the dot chart or whatever it's called. Is basically paint from the tube that they dot onto the watercolor paper, and then you can do the swatches yourself, and also there is a little bit of that paint that you can also use to create small paintings as well, but I will make a separate video about that. I have just finished doing it's 4 sheets, so it was a very long process, and I was doing it during the Easter break. So, but the only tubes that I have in the physical form are these 4. So these are my 4 tubes that I ordered from Jackson's Art, and I should turn them around. They are green gold, Quinacridone violet, opera pink, and alizarin crimson. I will show you swatches from my swatch book, and basically the colors they are artist grade, and they are very loved by a lot of artists. This is an American brand, and I see a lot of American artists use that brand. So here are the swatches. As you can see, they're incredibly colorful, and they seem to be known for their granulation effect, which you can see a little bit in the 2 middle colors, and I suppose here as well, or actually in all 4 of them. So anyways, so that's what they look like. My tubes are small. I ordered the 5 mils, and just because I want to kind of experience them. So the first drawing I did with them was this one of a cacti. Here I was using all of those 4 colors, and I was trying to see how many colors I will be able to mix, and you know, interestingly enough, I have mixed these 2 bottom colors to be able to create this terracotta color. And just get a bit more light. This is now a bit brighter. So yeah, so this is what I have created, and I can't say that I really love this painting because the colors are very opaque here. I wasn't just getting used to them. I didn't realize how saturated they were, and I had to really work quickly. And this painting almost has that gouache quality to it, where you can hardly see any color flow, but it was quite useful for me to, like I said, just to mix up the colors and see how many different colors I can come up with. And some of the colors I didn't mix, like this is, I think, opera pink as it comes. These top greens are green gold, and this green I mixed by mixing this color together with more of the green gold. Then I was able to even mix up a little bit of something that looked like yellow, maybe very pale yellow, like a lime lime yellow. Anyway, so that's that. And like I said, it's not my favorite purely because I still was learning how to control the watercolor. It's a little bit different from the from my St. Petersburg White Night watercolors, because I find this one grabs onto the paper or goes into the paper a lot faster. Having said that, the paper I used to create this illustration is this one here. It's the Winsor & Newton Artist watercolor paper, and it's cold pressed, and you get 12 sheets and the size is A5. So this is actually my favorite paper to be doing art, fashion illustrations, which I have been doing ages ago, and I kind of thought I had one spare left. I've gone through so many of those that I thought, okay, let me just try it on that paper. And because it's very, you know, grainy, it has texture to it, tooth, I think it is called. It just basically makes the color go faster in, and you have less time to play with it and create that beautiful flowing effect. So what I thought, I will basically use the same 4 colors and do different sketches on different papers. So this is my quite cheap, I don't even know, yeah, I don't even know what sketchbook this was, but it's a quite cheap thin paper. It buckles when you use a bit of water, but it's okay for me to experiment. So this is what the watercolor looks on here like. Then I used this paper, which is the smooth hot pressed Aquafine watercolor. So it has hardly any texture, it's very smooth, it's really thick, you can see here, and it doesn't buckle at all, and it's great for that. And as you can see here, I got a lot more color flow, and I had time to play around with the watercolor before it would dry and settle. So that's that. Then I have used, this is another cheapish, I think it might be a similar, no, it's a different sketchbook, let me just look up. So this one is the Rowney. Oh, I'm trying to show you the label. So that's this sketchbook here. It's 160 GM compared to the 300 of the previous two, and yeah. So this one buckles a little bit, but not as much, and it's a pure white color compared to this one, which is slightly off white, the previous one. And you know, the what's it called, Winsor & Newton is even more off-white. So this is a pure white color paper, and you can see the colors. It's my least favorite for this watercolor because the watercolors themselves are so bright. It starts to look very unnatural, very sort of I don't know, not sure what the right word is, but yeah, very kind of sketchy sort of thing. So, you know, like you wouldn't put this into a frame, for example. But it was good to see again how the color flows. So my final one, which I just did before filming this video, is this one here. So I decided that I will go back to this paper, and if I put them next to each other, you can see that second time round I seems to have got the color in control, and I'm more able to control the opacity and the transparency and the color flow as well. So basically, you know, it's 2 flamingos, one is holding a ball with polka dot, and I'm really happy with it. I have to say that if I just I'll try to zoom in to show you how the watercolor has behaved. So yeah, all in all, so I should probably say for the eyes I've used my let's see, what is this one called again? Souffle Sakura white gel pen, and for the beaks I've used my Staedtler pigmentliner in 0.1, and that is it. So I have given myself a rough frame limitation because I will show you the frame that I'm thinking of putting. So I want to put this illustration into my son's room, and so I'm thinking of it's got a bit of dust on it, putting it inside this frame. This frame is from IKEA, and I have been eyeing these frames for a long time, but after seeing my friend who has decorated her house with her own paintings using these frames, you know, I was completely sold, and I thought, yep, it's definitely time to go and get them. So it's like a boxed up frame. It gives you a bit of dimension. It kind of looks cool. You can take the insert out if you want to, but I think the insert makes it look very interesting, so that would go inside, and that is what it's going to look like. And I hope it's going to fit. It should be. Oh, it might not. That would be annoying. Anyway, I will deal with that later. This frame also comes in a dark color, and it comes, I think, in 3 different sizes. Another big square and a rectangular frame. So yeah, the overall experience with the watercolors, I really like it. It has taken me some time to adjust to it, and yeah, beautiful, beautiful, bright watercolors. This is the palette that I have used it in, so you can see all these different colors I have mixed up. Yeah, what else is there to say? I think that's about it, really. Yeah, I should finish by saying that the fact that I'm so obsessed with these flamingos is because of Studio Jazz, who is great illustrator here on YouTube, and I have mentioned her in my last video, and she has done these flamingos in her last video, and I don't know, I just got some sort of obsession now with flamingos. I always loved flamingos, but I just didn't know how to paint them, and she shows great technique to create really quick but quite neat looking flamingos, and so I have learned that from her, and now I'm just adding a few little things to the flamingos to make it slightly you know, my own, to incorporate my own style in the illustrations. So yeah, go check her video out. She has many illustrations that are very inspiring. So I guess this is it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.